and then off to Los Angeles. 1-2 from Hader. Marte rolls it over. Machado. San Diego will sail into the division series as they come to New York and win 2 out of 3. Joe Musgrove dominates here at Citi Field. 6-0 the final.
Pitching, defense, base running, and most importantly, timely hitting for the San Diego Padres was a key to their success this weekend.
Starting pitching making a comeback in this postseason.
Sure is.
Dominant starting pitching. The story, Joe Musgrove, the San Diego kid. Performance of a lifetime.
2 base runners. 2 base runners. As complete a game as I'm sure the Padres will tell you we've played all year. Every aspect of it, 1 through 9, contributes offensively. Defensively, Grisham makes an outstanding play in center field. And have a cup of Joe tonight. Joe Musgrove was lights out. And he dealt with that distraction when Buck Showalter and the Mets attempted to see if there was any substance that was being used that led to velocity and spin rate, whatever. They found nothing. Except some Musgrove magic tonight. And a kid from El Cajon, California is going to get a chance to pitch in front of his family and his friends and his fans when San Diego heads back home in their series with Los Angeles.
Oh, it's going to be the best from the West against the best from the East to represent in the NLCS eventually. Fitting, the ball being hit to Machado.
Now you can see what you have here is several of the San Diego players feeling better about themselves than they felt all year. Grisham for sure. You know, Soto perhaps since he's been traded over. Hader here. Start to feel the confidence which has started to gain that steam towards the end of the regular season. And that says it all right there, Manny Machado.
And Bob Melvin, after all those years in Oakland, finally gets a shot in San Diego. Talked about it was a bumpy road along the way. This team needs time to get to know each other after the trade deadline. It all comes together at the right moment. And the finality of the ending of the season on the other end for Buck Showalter.
And more frustration for Showalter in the postseason. He had lost 6 straight postseason games, finally won one last night, and then loses here. Here's Buster.
Joe Musgrove, you pitched your hometown team in the division series against the Los Angeles Dodgers. How does it feel?
Excited, man. Ready to get it going. This is the first step, getting past these guys. It's a tough team over there. I mean, a lot of credit to Nolan tonight. He put down all the right fingers. I was just focused on sole execution, and we're able to get it done.
What do you feel like you did well tonight?
I mean, I had a lot of stuff working, man. I located the ball really well, which is the thing. We talked about it yesterday in the press conference. It all comes down to execution. The game plan was there, but if you don't execute, it's not worth much. So executing really well, really good defense behind me. Grisham makes a huge play out in center, Soto out in right. Was able to get him on the ground early, and we quieted this place down pretty quick in the second inning with those 2 runs. So, yeah.
The bottom of the 6th inning is about to begin. You see Buck Showalter talking with the umpires. What was going through your mind?
Yeah, I mean, I figured I've seen him do it before, checking the pitcher. I mean, I get it, dude. They're on their last leg. They're desperate. They're going everything they can to get me out of the game at that point. I mean, it is what it is. So.
Saw you gesture toward their dugout. How were you feeling during that time?
Yeah, I mean, it motivated me a little bit, man. It fired me up. I had been throwing the ball well all night, and they were doing everything they could to get me out of there. So, you know, opportunity to stick it to them a little bit and stick it to the crowd. I took it and then had to get back to work.
So there's a lot of focus on your ears, a lot of images. For the record, what was on your ears?
I don't know. He was checking me. He said there's nothing on there, so, yeah.
How about facing the Dodgers now?
Yeah, I mean, they're a tough team, man. We know what we're getting into. I think we played them better down the stretch. It just, again, comes down to execution and composure, man. Getting ahead early in the game, taking a lead for our starters to roll with.
Joe, congratulations.
Thank you, Joe.
Carl, back to you.
All right, Buster, thank you very much. Joe Musgrove was dominant. Didn't want to dive too deep into the ear conversation, but a question that was asked by Buster and had to be asked. Baseball tonight will have postseason coverage. And Musgrove dominates the Padres all to the center of the field here at Citi Field as they celebrate a wild card win and on to the division series. Sports Center is coming up right now. John Butchergross, Michael Eaves, 6-0 San Diego. Congratulations.
Thank you so much, Carl. The Elite Eight. 8 teams now.